All right, Shirley, can you just tell us a little bit about your background and how you came to work at Cruz Orthodontics as the office manager?
Yes. So I got in the dental field about 1994. I started off as a dental assistant, went to a dental assisting school, got my RDA, and was working in the back office. And then over the years, I worked my way up to the front office. I've worked in several specialty practices, oral surgery, endodontics, which I worked in for like 16 years.
Yeah.
And then I was back in a general office, and Vonda, who used to be the office manager here, approached me and asked me if I would like to join the team. She was getting ready to retire, so they were going to have some shifts in the staffing. So I would love to. I said I'd love to. I've heard great things about Dr. Cruz. I knew people that had had their treatment here, and it was also close to home.
Yeah.
Really nice. So yes, and so I've joined the team, and now I'm the financial coordinator for Dr. Cruz.
So, Shirley, what inspired you originally to get into the orthodontic field?
Well, when I was growing up, I always wanted to be a doctor, and I got married very young, started having children really young,
Yeah,
um, right out of high school. So I wasn't able to complete school.
sure.
And then a friend of mine came up to me and said, "Hey, why don't you, have you ever thought about getting in the dental field?" And so she took me in her office and let me shadow them. And when I went in there, I just loved it. I mean, I love
Yeah.
patients and, all that stuff. So that's
Awesome.
what, after that, it just started.
All right, so what does a typical day look like for you at Cruz Orthodontics?
Well, we come in, we have our morning huddles and talk about, the plan for the day and what is on the agenda, with the patients and everything, and maybe talk about special things that might need to happen for certain cases. And then usually I am checking on insurances, following up on claims, things like that.
Sure.
So I'm in the background.
Yeah, you're making sure everything happens it's smooth and working.
Correct, correct.
Yes, that's always super important, but no one always gets to see that it's you.
Yes.
All right, what part of the job would you say you enjoy the most?
The part that I enjoy the most is at the end when the patients get their braces off and seeing the transformation. Some people come in and you just see the way their smile has changed, and it's really rewarding. Makes you very proud to work here when you see that. I've worked in a lot of specialties, like I said earlier, and most people didn't want to be there. Endodontists, root canals, people don't want to be there. But being in the ortho field, everybody's happy to be here. And then at the end, it's just really, everybody's so happy to get their braces off.
Hmm,
That's the best part.
awesome. Okay, so what kind of things are happening behind the scenes that a lot of patients might not realize that help everything run smoothly?
Oh gosh. With everything in the office, I just think everybody just works so well as a team here. The communication, of course, is key. And I think everybody communicates with each other really well. And if there is something that maybe was left out, they always come back together. And I think that helps everything run smoothly.
Yeah.
This really good communication between the staff and the doctor.
Okay, so how would you describe the team culture at Cruz Orthodontics?
So everybody here does have a lot of experience, and everybody does work hard, but then we also, joke around and talk and still have a good time. And we do team bonding things. Yesterday we went out after work and had a team bonding, which was really fun. So we also do things like that, which make us, kind of get to know each other better and get to socialize a little more outside the office, which is nice.
What's your favorite hobby out there? Because you're out in San Diego, so there's so much to do.
There is. We like to, my family and I, we like to go bike riding. We like to go paddle boarding, of course, going to the beach and swimming, things like that. Fun to do during the summer. Usually in the winter, we still try to do the bike riding, things like that, which is fun, really fun.
Um,
Usually it's kind of like summer all year round here. So
I know that's why everyone wants to live there. We love visiting. Um, all right, so in your opinion, what do you think sets y'all apart from the other orthodontists?
I feel Dr. Cruz's quality of work, his outcome of his cases are just amazing, really amazing. And I feel like we treat all our patients top notch. the best. We want to make them feel very important. We want to make sure that they understand, what they're doing is very important. So I feel what I've heard from other people that have come in and maybe they've had consultations or an experience at another office, and they do tell us that we do make them feel special. And that's what we want to do. We want to make all our patients feel very special.
That makes sense. If someone feels like nervous about coming into the office because they just have no idea what it's going to be like, do you have any advice for them that would make them feel a little more
As
comfortable?
you mean as a patient
Yeah,
or
like if a
a,
patient's thinking about it, but it's like kind of they're having anxiety about the whole like initial consultation, what would you say?
we just let them know how awesome Dr. Cruz is. And then, to have them come in and meet Dr. Cruz. They can even come in before just to meet us and take a tour around the office just so they can maybe feel a little bit more comfortable. They're more than welcome to do that. But we just let them know, just come in, meet Dr. Cruz. You're going to love him. And he is great with the patients and great at explaining everything. And he'll take his time with you, won't make you feel like he's rushing you out or anything like that. So I think that really helps.
All right, Shirley, thanks so much. I'm looking forward to talking to you again.
Okay, thank you.